What is going on, guys? It's KingIntensity here, and in this video I'm going to show you my top 5 most anticipated shooters for 2013 and 2014. So you may or may not agree with my list, but I would love to hear you guys' feedback. So just leave a comment below on what you think of this video once you're done watching, and I'll get back to you. But I'm going to go ahead and get started. In the number 5 spot, I have The Division. This game is made by Tom Clancy and Ubisoft. It's powered by Snowdrop. This game takes place in a post-apocalyptic New York. A virus widespread out, killed a lot of people, and you and your team are left to scavenge for themselves. This game kind of reminds me of like a modern version of Assassin's Creed, but taking place in an apocalyptic kind of game. So this game looks really fun, and the gameplay mechanics look really cool, and so this is a game that I'm definitely looking forward to in the future. It comes out later in 2014 on next-gen consoles, so you can look forward to that in the next year. In my number 4 spot, I have Titanfall. Now, all the Infinity War developers after Modern Warfare 2 left the company because they didn't see the Call of Duty series having any direction, so they left and they started their own company and started working on Titanfall. This game looks really cool. If you're a Call of Duty fan out there and you're kind of looking for a new game that has more gameplay mechanics than that, then this is the game for you. I mean, this game just looks amazing. You can see in this video he's kind of jetpacking around, jumping off walls, so the gameplay mechanics look really great, and this is just like it's gonna be a multiplayer shooter, but it kind of has that single player feel to it. So this is gonna be a really cool game, and it's gonna come out sometime in 2014 on next gen consoles and also the Xbox 360, but it's gonna be an Xbox exclusive, so if you're a PlayStation fan out there, then you won't be able to get this game. So in my number 3 spot, I have Battlefield 4. This game is gonna be fantastic. It's gonna be made on the new Frostbite 3 engine, and they've already showed off their engine and multiple gameplays of this, so it just looks fantastic. It has everything in the game that Battlefield 3 should have had and more. So they also added the new commander mode, which I think is going to tie into the game really well, and so this is going to be a great game, especially on next gen consoles. But it actually won't be on next gen consoles until a little bit later, but it will be on current gen consoles at sometime at the end of this year in October, so I'm definitely looking forward to this game. In my number 2 spot, it might be a surprise to some of you, but in my number 2 spot I put Star Wars Battlefront 3. Now, if they can pull this off and make it as good as Battlefront 2, I think this is going to be a really great game. I remember playing Battlefront 2 with some of my friends, and it was just like a really fun game. And I think if they can pull it off, and I mean, DICE is making this game, so it's gonna be good if DICE is making it. So I think if they can pull it off, then it's gonna be really cool. I mean, they've already mentioned that you're gonna have massive multiplayer battles on the ground, and you can take a spaceship up into space and go fight there too. So far it just sounds amazing, but I would love to see what they do with this game, and that's going to be one of my highly anticipated games, and I would love to see what they're about to do with it. And finally, in the number 1 spot, we have Destiny. Now, of course, if you've been following my channel around, you know I'm a fan of Destiny, and so when Bungie was done making Halo, they started working on Destiny, and this game so far just looks fantastic. Looks like kind of like a mix of Halo and kind of like Borderlands 2, so this game looks really cool. They kind of mix together that whole RPG adventure feel into a shooter game, so I think both of those are definitely something Bungie can pull off together. So this game's just going to be fantastic, no doubt, and it's just going to be really fun, especially on next gen consoles. So this is probably my most anticipated game. I will definitely be buying it, making videos for it, so I'm definitely anticipating this, and it's going to come out at the end of this year, so I'm like super stoked. Anyways, guys, that's my top 5. If you agree or disagree, leave a comment. I would love to hear you guys' feedback. If there's a game that wasn't mentioned, for example, maybe Grand Theft Auto or those games, this was supposed to be a shooter list, so Grand Theft Auto of course would have been somewhere near the top, but this was just shooters in general if you're wondering about the video. So leave your feedback, like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you like gaming videos. You can go check out my channel if you'd like to, and I will see you guys later.